Ooh, Puerto Rico. Toma. Yo, Miles Morales is doing big things for Boricuas in 2018. Yo, Into the Spiderverse, sweet baby Jesus, yo. Boricua, stand up. We out here, boy. We out here. Well, sorry about that. As you guys could tell, I'm really hyped about this movie, and you could tell that I've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And guys, this movie was amazing. I I have to give it like a 9 to 9.5 because the movie was just beautiful. Like it was so good as a Puerto Rican person who is mixed to get a Puerto Rican superhero in media. And we don't get that often. Like, yeah, we have Mark Anthony and J Lo who are dope as hell, and you're welcome, by the way. We don't often get that chance in media. Anytime it's a Hispanic person, it's usually a criminal, garden worker, and they're usually Mexican, which is no offense to that. But there's so many more cultures out there, and it just felt good to have the main character being Puerto Rican and black. Like, it was just so dope. As well as it being Brooklyn, my home. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, growing up in the streets of Bushwick and Queens most of my life, to get a superhero who was there. It reminded me of home. The fact that, like, the beautiful city, the sounds, the music, the graffiti, the artwork, the stickers that are everywhere. Like, I don't even remember if there was like hanging sneakers on like wires, but if they were, like, that's home. That's what I've grown up to know. And to get everything in this, movie was so dope. Like, you even got Biggie, hearing Biggie's Hypnotized. Biggie's the king of Brooklyn. And ironically, someone I shared the same birthday with.
Okay.
And I've always loved Biggie. He's been my favorite rapper of all time. And to get that vibe, that atmosphere, it was so dope. And the movie wasn't afraid. Also, oh, by the way, no spoilers. I'm sorry. I should have said that first. No spoilers. I'm not going to say anything. Just make sure to stay tuned for the after credit scene. It's really dope as hell and such an OG callback. But, to go back into it, Miles Morales is a mixed hero. And what was cool about it is they didn't focus on just one race. Like throughout the whole movie, they split it. Whereas his father, Jefferson Davis, is black. His uncle, Aaron Davis, is black. But his mom is Morales. She's Puerto Rican. And you get the interactions of the Hispanic culture in the household where she'll, mijo, ¿qué pasó? Like, and him talking, nada mama, like, like Hispanics and like Spanish. And it was great because I was just like, yo, this is dope. And then, like, it gets to American and everything about it, which is cool because it just shows what he is. It made me feel like I'm Spider-Man. Ladies, I could be Spider-Man.
Hey, who man's is this?
I'm Puerto Rican. I have the same DNA as Miles Morales, even though he's a fake character.
Who man's is this?
Besides that, like, I've loved Miles Morales for a while just because of the fact that he was Puerto Rican and black, but I never really followed into his story besides knowing that, who his family was. And that's really just it, and how he becomes Spider-Man. But overall, I've loved Spider-Man Peter Parker as one of my favorite heroes for such a long time. And this movie reignited a love for this character again. And now it's Miles Morales, who's one of my favorite characters because not only is he just as relatable to me as Peter Parker was, being a teen, dealing with the struggles of daily life, work, and being a superhero, because I'm not a superhero yet. But Miles Morales, has the same nationality as me, and as well as dealing with the struggles of growing up in the city in New York, going to school. Well, he wasn't working yet, but like to work, and everything about it, it just brought back, it just made it super relatable to me. And that's why I love his character now. Like, it's crazy. This movie was so beautiful. that I forgot halfway through it that it was an animated movie. Like, my mind had completely forgot that what I was watching was something done by animators who, by the way, God tier. Any animated movie after this, I'm holding up to a higher standard to this movie, and if it doesn't beat it, it's trash. Okay, Disney, step your game up, because this movie was just wow, truly. You know, everything about it was, the soundtrack was so amazing, and one song in particular that it was so funny because I've been listening to Sunflower by Sway Lee and Post Malone for like 2 weeks now. And this movie, and I've been dancing to it and singing it nonstop. And Miles kept doing the same thing. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm Miles. Like, the Miles is me. He's my spirit animal. He's everything I am. As the police sirens go by. But, you know, like, the soundtrack was so captivating. It was visually beautiful. You know, just seeing my home, what I grew up knowing it as, and what I saw it. It was done amazing. The character, you know, all these characters were amazing. You get the OG Spider-Man, Peter Parker. You get Spider-Man Noir, voiced by Nicolas Cage, who I'm not a fan of, but for what he did in this movie, good job. You get freaking Looney Tunes, Spider-Ham. You get anime Spider-Girl with Penny Parker and her spider robot. And then you get the beautiful Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy. Freaking Spider-Gwen's in this movie with Miles Morales and Peter Parker. And all the origin stories of theirs are so just amazing. You know, the villains, like Doc Ock, Kingpin, Prowler, Tombstone, all these characters, like, in this movie, it's so good. Scorpion, I can't forget Scorpion. It's so good. And the fact that they kept the comic book style of it with the boom, bam, bop, pow, you know, like the thought bubbles and the freaking translation when someone was speaking in Spanish at the bottom left-hand corner. It was so funny. It was so dope. And this movie had all of it. Action, drama, comedy, you know, drama. I said drama, but, like, you know, it had it all. It was such a good movie. And I'm just blown away by how amazing it was, because he stood for something more. Not only is this is a superhero movie, but to someone who is Puerto Rican, you know, this was more to me. This was, not only was it my home, but it was just someone who was the same nationality as me being shown positively in the spotlight and was the main character, the star of the movie. And it just reignited, like I said before, it reignited the love that I had for this character, and it just made the movie so much better. Like, this, I don't have anything bad I can say about this movie, honestly. Just the fact that the action was amazing, the relationships were amazing too. Like, seeing, you know, Miles deal with his father, his mother, his uncle, and everyone around him dealing with the new school, you know, and just becoming who he will become, who we know him as Miles Morales, the ultimate Spider-Man. It was good. And even being mentored by the OG Peter Parker, as well as, like, Spider-Gwen, was so cool that I can't wait to see another movie of this, you know, where they further expand on this universe. Since they're already doing the multiverse, I can't wait to see what they do next. Imagine Venom or, like, Carnage, you know, or Lizard, Green Goblin. Green Goblin was dope. It was crazy as hell. But I wasn't expecting him to be like a dragon from, like, in the trailers. It was kind of weird. Was not what I was expecting. That was the one weird part about this movie. But for 2 hours, this movie had my attention. I was captivated, and I can't say anything wrong about it, honestly. I almost cried when Stan Lee popped up as a cameo. Like, it was so good. Guys, like, do yourself a favor and go watch this movie. If you love Spider-Man, if you're a Boricua and don't really know about the character Miles Morales, go watch it. Because honestly, I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. And just to see an amazing character like that, like, what else can I say? You know, like, we're out here. We're dope as hell. Again, we gave you J-Lo, Mark Anthony. You're welcome. And now we give you Miles Morales, even though he was probably created by someone else. But whatever. To each its own. Guys, for those of you who've seen the movie, how amazing is it? Do you agree with me? I'm interested to see what you guys have to say down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed my review and my thoughts on the movie, make sure to bomb the like button, click the subscribe button, and turn on the post notifications to be notified anytime I drop a video. And guys, damn, it feels good to be Puerto Rican. But with all that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. I'm the freshest dude on YouTube because I'm out. Peace.